for anyone out there who is going through a bit of a burnout or a downer or having anxiety or depression, or you're not in the right place or whatever it is, everything matters. Your environment matters. Your positive mindset matters. Solitude matters. The people in your life matter. It's really everything as a balance, as a whole, for you to figure that out. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode on the Luke Mind Power Podcast. A blessing to be here, blessing to be alive. Super excited to spend some more quality time with you. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Take a moment right now to reflect. 2 things you're grateful for. Write it in the comments, wherever you're watching. Write it in the chat, wherever you're watching. 2 things that you're grateful for. If you're watching on YouTube, write in the comments right now. 2 things that you're grateful for. What are you grateful for the most in your life right now? We always forget about what we do have, and that's why it's so important to change your mindset and focus on the things that we do have, because we're always focusing on what we don't have. And my manager sent me a freaking Facebook reel, and she's like, have a look at this. We're so grateful, and it was a dude that was looking through rubbish because he was looking for food. And sometimes we need that perspective, and life is really all about perspective, is realizing that, man, sometimes we complain about life so much and we don't realize how blessed we are, so blessed to have food to eat, to have clothes to wear, to have a bed to sleep, to be able to wash yourself, to be able to have social media, to use it in a positive way. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best things that you can ever do is use positive affirmations for yourself, but also to use social media in such a positive way. And I'll get to the positive affirmations actually, because that's something that changed my life completely. But using social media in a positive way, because there's so much information out there, so many posts, reels, things that you can get distracted by on social media. But are you using it in a positive way? And that's why, I'm very blessed for myself to be able to put out information and energy and content that is actually positive, and that's actually inspiring people, motivating people to push forward and to live their best life and to take action, so that you don't live a shit life. So you don't live your fears, you live your dreams, you know what I mean? So it's a blessing to be back. I've actually been off a little bit, and I'll talk about, what I've been doing and where I'm at. Simply because I've had to go through a lot of lessons myself, and I'm not perfect, and I guess it's about a lot of different things actually. I have had to learn my energy doesn't always stay the same. I had to slow down from creating, dancing. I had to slow down from, creating content. I had to slow down from a lot of different things. In life, because I was just pushing very, very hard to like do this and this project, this and this. And like, there was so many things. And unfortunately, social media is such a game that, you guys don't see what I'm doing on the backside, like behind the scenes. You guys just see me show up and do podcasts and create content and dancing and my clients, of course, are engaging with me, and I'm working and I'm doing coaching and all that stuff. But then what happens to Luke behind the scenes? Like, you guys don't see what I do when I'm not live, when I'm not on TikTok, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on YouTube. You know what I mean? So there is a lot of pressure, and, and it's not only business wise and social media and content creation, but it's also family, and so everything plays a role. The environment that I live in plays a role, the relationship with myself, the relationship I have with others. So I've actually, consciously got to a point where I was like, man, I'm not my best. I'm not the most energetic that I could be. I'm not the best version of myself. So I actually was feeling, quite overwhelmed. I was not feeling as happy as I normally am. And I know that it happened for a reason. It's a spiritual connection. It's having that emotional intelligence and awareness of like, how am I feeling within myself? It's also my mental health. And I had to really tune into my mind and understand, like, what is it that I'm not doing? What am I not nourishing myself with? What am I, doing too much of, or am I giving myself enough break? And I actually was feeling like, wow, we're so consumed with information, like everywhere all the time, that I was like, man, even listening to a guided meditation, I was like, fuck off. You got to pay attention to, your mind is a sponge. And yeah, what you consume is what you become. And it's great to say, oh, just listen to some positive affirmations on YouTube. Or that's okay, you've got anxiety or you're not feeling so well. Just put on some motivational video on fucking YouTube. But no, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just about that. It's about actually just fucking shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Like everything, shut up. Because your mind is also a sponge and it can just take and take and take. But sometimes you got to go, fuck, man, leave me alone. I need to sit in fucking silence. YouTube, shut up. All these social media platforms, be fucking quiet. I don't need no guided meditation. I need to fucking sit in silence so that there's nothing fucking coming in, so that my mind can have a fucking break. It scares me sometimes when I'm not the best version of myself. It does. Like, I don't feel like where I should be, And then I stop and then I slow down. I fucking just, I sit with myself. I disconnect from whatever I need to disconnect with, And it wasn't even like I wasn't feeling down enough where I actually wanted to get drunk or like, I've got 2 bottles of fucking vodka in the kitchen fucking bench there. I didn't even think about that. I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm fucking having anxiety or I don't feel like I'm really happy or whatever. Here, give me some fucking drinks. It wasn't like that. I wasn't trying to escape. I was trying to understand, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't like a fucking like, oh my gosh, shit, how do I deal with this? It was more like fucking breathe, bro. Take a moment and chill. We are so, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? How do I make more money? How do I grow? How do I do this? How do I do that? What's the next thing that I need to do? What don't I have that I need, that I think I need? And so I've really fucking learned this lately, and it's like, man, sometimes it's fucking good, man. You just switch off. And that's why I say, like, it is about the reconnection. It is about the reconnection with yourself and the self-awareness, And so me actually slowing down, spending more time with myself and switching off, now I do a morning routine. I had to make some changes. I set myself up at the beginning of April. And this is what I really love, guys, because I'm here with you on this podcast episode and I'm sharing with you real shit, man. I'm not telling you about fucking some stuff I haven't been through. I'm telling you about what I'm going through and how I've overcome it, So beginning of April, I said to you guys, I said, man, I'm going to crush the shit out of April. And I hope this also inspires you and gives you that extra self-awareness that when you commit to something, sometimes it just doesn't go your way and it's okay to like fucking make different decisions and change and slow down or whatever. But legitimately, man, I said April, I set myself up at the beginning. I was like, fuck, I'm going to smash April. I'm going to fucking go hard and I'm going to run for 30 minutes. I'll do cardio every day. I'm going to do Instagram live every day. I'm going to write a gratitude journal every single day. No, and I said I'm going to email. I've got fucking thousands of people on my subscribers list on my email. I'm going to jump on. I'm going to send an email to everyone every day. Coupled with all the other fucking things that I have to do every single day, like that put me under pressure. I got other projects I'm working on for the business as well, and that put me under a lot of pressure. Not to mention that I've got things happening in my family as well, which are challenging. I did it for a good week. Like for real. I was fucking consistent. I was showing up. I was ready. I was pushed. And then I just hit like a fucking brick wall, and I felt it. And I was just like, fuck. I was like, I can't do this. Like I was losing like my mind. Like I wasn't feeling good. It's like I went to this peak and then I just fell off. And I was trying to figure it out, what it was. And, my lifestyle prior to that was go to bed at fucking 11, 12, whatever, get up, look at my phone. The first thing that I do was look at my fucking phone. WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, fucking Telegram, all these apps, So immediately from the beginning of the day, I'm not in control. I'm being controlled by social media, by my phone. I went back to the hour of power. I went back to a morning routine. I went back to going, shit, man, I need to be in control of the day, not let the day just fucking zap me straight away. And so I started a morning routine, and I never did that before, because I was just like I was just feeling good, and I was just like, let's go. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Not to mention, I stopped exercising, I stopped training because I was like, I got to protect my energy, I got to slow down, I got to fucking just chill. And now going back to the gym, fuck, it's hard, man. Like I feel it, and I'm like, damn, like I don't feel as powerful. Like I'm like, I got to build it up slowly. And that's why I'm just taking it easy. I'm not like just pushing hard. So this morning routine, it was like, it went from doing like a guided meditation or a prayer, and just sitting in silence in the first hour of the day. Like the first 15 minutes, I'll just be sitting by myself, listening to something on YouTube. And then I was like, no, I'm like, I don't even want to fucking listen to anything. I just want to be with myself, with God, with the higher power, with the universe, whatever, with my thoughts, with myself. And what I've found by doing that is, I do find some like positive energy kind of chakra music on YouTube, which is really cool. It's just this sound that's just like, it's like an energy sound or whatever it is. And I find that really helps me connect with myself. And so I do that for like 10, 15 minutes. Then I do a gratitude journal, and then I go out and I go for a walk and do some grounding and just do some self-reflection with myself. So this morning routine definitely has helped me, and it's just a must every morning. It's like, no, the first thing that I do is not touch my phone or get on my computer and check the emails and this and that. Like no one has my attention for the first, and what it's looking like at the moment is like no one can reach me for about 90 minutes from when I wake up. And I'm finding that to be absolutely fucking amazing, because no one can take away my power. No one can take away control. I'm in control. I'm setting myself up to win. I'm setting myself up to fucking be in control of the day. Now that I've been doing this for the last like 10 days or so, since I kind of like went on a bit of a downer, man, I'm feeling better, and I'm slowly building up my power again to be my best, And it also took me down a path of like self-reflection of, this is a different type of burnout, and it is, you go through it, man. Like last year I had a burnout when I just moved to Dubai, and I was fucked for a day. Like it was a burnout that was like unexplainable. I didn't get it. I was just doing my thing, going hard, coaching, fucking content creation, all this stuff. And bang, I couldn't even walk. I was in bed. I couldn't move. I thought there was something wrong with me. It was just like, no, your body simply said, Luke, you forgot about me, bro. You don't fucking there's not enough fucking balance in your routine. There's not enough days off. Like you're not taking any time to recharge. You're just fucking pushing. And so I was out for one whole day. And so I've had to learn through these different experiences over the course of like building my business and becoming successful and doing what I do that, yeah, I mean, your energy is currency and it's expensive. Yeah. But what kind of balance do you have in your routine? How are you nourishing yourself? How are you really setting yourself up to win? And the beautiful thing about this is like, yeah, there's people out there that are sharing this kind of information, but sometimes you need to go through this yourself and learn this stuff. You need to feel it. And it's only through the grief, it's only through the trauma, it's only through the pain that you fucking wake up. And I know that I say this a lot through the podcast, through my energy that I put out on this platform. I know that I'm also being able to shed light on your journey right now, and I will be inspirational, and you will hear me, and I will inspire you for you to go, hey, I've been feeling a bit down too. Maybe I should do a morning routine. Maybe I should start my day without looking at my phone. Maybe I should go to bed a bit earlier. Maybe I should, get up with the sun. Like that's one thing that's a revelation for me now. Is absolutely amazing. I used to always fucking have to have an alarm clock to wake me up. And it's like now, no, I go to fucking sleep and I wake up when the sun fucking wakes up, which is the natural way. Is like wake up when the fucking day is arising, the sun is coming up. And it's like, hey, Luke, it's time to get the fuck up, bro. No more sleeping. That's nature. That's how it is. If it gets dark, go to bed. When it gets light, fucking wake up. So I don't have an alarm clock either. I just get up as soon as the sun comes through the fucking window, man. I'm bloody, oh shit, it's time to get up. So I wake up when my body's ready to wake up, which is I think is very healthy and natural as well. But nevertheless, these experiences now, what I've gone through over the last few years of working on this and building my brand and Luke Mind Power and content and all this kind of stuff, is giving me the awareness also of how important your health is. And not to mention a few things happening in my family as well in terms of health of family members. It's like come at the right time, because I've had to self-reflect and realize, like, bro, if you don't fucking like take care of your health, if you don't have you in check, there's no more of this fucking shit. There's no more of Luke Mind Power podcast. There's no more of your, people that work with you. There's no more your business, your coaching, because no one can do what you do. No one can fucking replicate you, and that kind of fucking hit me hard, because I was just like, fuck, this is like, I was having anxiety because of the thought of that, the thought of me not being able to do what I do. I was tripping out myself, and that was hurtful. So, yeah, so I've had to make some changes, and, and I hope that, you listen to this and you reflect on your life at the amount of energy that you give to your business or your family or whatever that is, your kids, and realize that, don't leave it too late where you put yourself under so much fucking pressure that you forget about your own health and you forget about all the things that you do, and the reason why you can do them and the reason why you can help others is because you fucking take care of you. Be more in control of the day at the beginning of the day and not allow yourself to be consumed by too much information from the outside world. Like, I feel that as well, that like there is so much going on. And I think that if we are not aware, please learn from me. If you're not aware of the power of social media and information, it's completely pulling you away from yourself. It's completely conditioning you into someone that you're not. And it's like, this is the battle that we are having right now. It's the battle of like, you trying to be living in your true authenticity, your true essence of who it is that you are or who it is that you want to become versus what the world wants you to become. Man, there's fucking so much shit out there that's planting so much information in your fucking head that if you're not careful, you'll lose yourself. There's fucking agendas going on all around the world trying to make you think a specific way and be a specific way and do shit a specific way. And I'm just fucking saying, hold the horse, hold your horses, and come back to your true authenticity, true essence, who it is that you are, because only you know, and your soul fucking knows. And the only reason why you're not going in the right direction is because you're not connected enough. But where does the connection come from? It doesn't come from you being exposed to constant fucking bombarding information and news and social media and mainstream media and all the shit that's happening outside. It comes from you being conscious and intentional of what it is that I want to learn, who it is that I want to learn from, and how is it going to fucking help me and better my life. Or it's not from just that. It's from you and your own personal experiences of traveling, of going and networking, of going to events or conferences or getting a coach and helping you to fucking transform your life and become a better version of yourself. That's called conscious intention. That's called conscious action. Not where you're just fucking scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and, oh, fucking, let's have a look at that. Oh, fuck, what's that? Oh, shit, look at that. What's that? And it's all fucking in your face, man. And you end up fucking sitting there for 2 hours and it's taking control of your fucking head and you didn't even realize it. And then eventually what happens is you've been bombarded with so much information that your mind just fucking doesn't support you anymore. So I'm glad to be back after a little bit of time off. Not really, because, I have a team and there's still podcasts being released and stuff like that. But I was thinking, when am I going to do the next episode? When am I going to do the next episode? I'm like, yeah, but I need to feel the energy. I'm just kind of come on and just like, hey, man, just be all nice and fucking easy and mellow and shit. And it's like, no. I'm fucking like, when I show up, I show up. You know what I mean? I'm not here to muck around, So please stay tuned, and thank you for your support and all of your love and comments. And thanks for sharing my work with your Facebook pages and your TikTok followers and people that you connected with on Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for sharing my podcast with your friends. And if you're watching on or listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you for sharing my episodes. And I hope that, for anyone out there who is going through a bit of a burnout or a downer or having anxiety or depression, or you're not in the right place or whatever it is, everything matters. Your environment matters. Your positive mindset matters. It's solitude matters. The people in your life matter. It's really everything as a balance, as a whole, for you to figure that out, because there's always something that's not fucking. It's like a cylinder, 6-cylinder engine or an 8-cylinder engine. Some of us are running on 6 cylinders, but we've got 8 cylinders, and those 2 other cylinders are just fucking stopped, And maybe that's because we're not giving enough attention to ourselves. Maybe we're not having a balanced lifestyle. Maybe we're eating too much shit food. Maybe we're not exercising enough. Maybe we're not sleeping at the right time. Maybe you're not taking enough time off. Maybe you're not changing your environment enough. Maybe you're in a fucking autopilot, fucking robotic lifestyle where you're just going and doing the same shit over and over and over again. And your soul is calling you for fucking growth. Your soul is calling you for change. Your soul is calling and screaming at you, going, come on, man, listen to me. Stop going against me. Stop fucking feeling guilty for doing what's right for you. Stop concerning yourself with what other people are going to feel, and start fucking tuning into your own truth and go, what do you need? Start putting yourself first. Start loving yourself more and going, nah, man, I'm fucking important. I got to take care of me. If I don't take care of me, fucking, I can't take care of no one. Why should I drown in my fucking, sorrows and shit because of how it's going to make you feel? And it's coming back, come back to yourself. And as uncomfortable as it may be, whatever your circumstance is right now, it's you slowing down and respecting yourself, respecting your greatness, and tuning in. And that's why, I've been able to fix myself. I had a blood test. I got an IV because I was like, give me some vitamins and shit. I need some more energy. I don't know. Maybe I'm lacking something. I don't know. And I had a fucking blood test, and the doctor didn't even ring me back. I'm thinking, hey man, I sent a message to the doctor's surgery or whatever, and I go, hey man, the doctor didn't call me. What's going on? And the doctor rings and he goes, yeah, normally when people are normal and there's no problems, we don't call. And I said, oh, fuck, no worries. I'll see you later. So, there's nothing wrong with me physically, it's just fucking, exhaustion and too much fucking energy and not enough time for me. And also, really being conscious of your mindset and how how you are connected with yourself and how your mind also works, because sometimes we just have so much information all the time, and you're not taking any time off for yourself. And I'm all about solitude. I've spoken about solitude a lot, but it's also about switch off, no noise, no information, just you. And being able to because I feel it, man, the day in the morning, it's weird because no one can reach me. I don't look at my phone. I'm just here with myself. I'm doing my thing and I'm starting the day, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in control. No one can take that away from me. So I hope this encourages you to look at your morning and go, yeah, what can I do? Even if you got kids and you say, yeah, but the kids get up and they make noise and this and that. Well, get up an hour before the kids get up. You know what I mean? You've got the power. You got the power, man. Get up an hour before and go for that walk. Whatever that is. I don't have time to listen to a podcast. Get up an hour before and listen to the podcast when you're walking. There's always a solution, and it just really depends on how much you want. Because if you don't want it enough, you'll find an excuse, Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. That's my time for today. Just this is just a warm up, okay? I'm doing what I'm doing at the gym. I'm okay, I'm building up. Just watch out for the next few episodes that I come on, because I'm gonna fuck some shit up when. Yes, and fuck around, man. I'm coming, all right? But yeah. Don't be afraid to, and that was the thing. I'll go back to what I said with April. I started with April and I was like, I'm going to smash April. And then after a week, I was like, and that's why the difference is, right? It's nah, but when you feel like stopping, that's when you have to have the discipline, and that's when you get the success, because that's when you're going to keep going. It's nah, but you got to listen to your body as well. It's not about you pushing yourself to exhaustion or for you to just completely burn out. No, it's actually being fucking sensible and understanding the energetics of who it is that you are, and self-awareness, and being in tune with your emotions, your feelings, and what it is that you fucking need for yourself to be better. and sometimes pulling back, stopping and slowing down is the best. That's why that quote is so powerful. Reset, refocus, recharge, restart as many fucking times as you need to. And then get the fuck up and keep going after you've done that. I'll see you on the next episode. Adios.